Some agreements end with words, others end with silence. We met where the light doesn't reach too far, under flickering lamps and the fading star. Two sides of a story that no one could mend, standing face to face like it's not the end. The table was simple, but the weight was not. Every glance was a memory neither forgot. We built what we built from trust and strain. Now we're here to decide what remains. I watched your hand hover like it used to before, back when we believed there was always more. But time changes language, it softens or breaks, and even loyalty learns what it takes. This is the last handshake, no need to pretend. No promises left that we can defend. What once was a bond is a line we can't cross, and everything gained is measured by loss. The last handshake, quiet and still, where intention bends under invisible will. And when hands finally part and the moment is gone, so is what we were built on. This history written in the space between palms, in the calm before storms, in the absence of alarms. We don't raise our voices, we don't need to explain. Some endings arrive without cause and pain. I see every choice that brought us here today, every silent compromise along the way. And I wonder if either of us truly believe that something this fragile could never be grieved. But the truth of the matter is simple and cold. Even strong connections eventually fold, not in fire or fury, not in declared war, but in moments like this where there's nothing more. A handshake is promise, or it used to be so, but even promises learn how to go. And what once meant unity, trust, and intent becomes just a gesture of something that's spent. The last handshake, no turning around, just two fading echoes without a sound. No anger, no victory, no need to remain, just the shape of what we can't reclaim. The last handshake, then letting go of everything we used to know. And when empty hands finally fall at our side, that's where the truth cannot hide. No words left, no deals left, just the silence after the last handshake. Yeah, when it all comes down, no crowns, no titles, just a circle. Yeah. The room goes quiet like the breath before a storm. Every enemy present but nobody feels warm. The lights are low but the tension is bright, like every shadow here has been waiting all night. No speeches left, no deals to disguise, just the truth sitting heavy in 1,000 locked eyes. You can feel the history pressing the air, like every decision never made is still there. I walked in alone but I'm not the same man, built from every betrayal I couldn't withstand. And now the past gathers in a tightening ring, like it knows this is where everything swings. Final dance circle, nobody leaves clean, where every intention finally gets seen. No running, no hiding, no turning away, just the price of the night and the choices we make. Final dance circle, silence and fire, every step closer to what you desire. And when the circle closes and the truth sets free, only one side remains standing with me. They circle like wolves but they smile like friends, pretending this story might still have amends. But now I've seen how endings begin to unfold, in the flicker of fear behind stories retold. Every movement is measured, every glance is a test of who's holding grudges and who's holding their chest. There's no room for mercy in a moment like this, only memory sharpened into something like bliss. I remember the roads that led us to here, the laughter that turned into something unclear. And now it all narrows to a single last spin, where nobody knows who will lose or win. No music can save what the silence defines. No past can undo what this moment aligns. And every heartbeat becomes part of the call to see who rises when the others fall. Final dance circle, fate in the air, no one is innocent standing in there. The circle is closed and the truth cuts through, and everything ends with what we choose. take it out of you. One circle, one moment, no escape. Yeah, some names don't fade, they echo. Some names don't fade, they echo. I was born where the streets don't forget your face, where every corner holds a memory you can't erase. The family name carry weight before I learned to speak, like a promise written deep in the bones of the weak. They said respect isn't given, it's carved in stone, and you either stand with the blood or you stand alone. So I grew up watching silence turn into command, learning early that loyalty is part of the plan. Old men at the table with eyes like storm clouds, speaking in half-truths, never too loud. Every handshake meant something heavier than gold. Every story had a cost that was never told, and I watched how they moved when the night fell slow, like shadows that owners only few people know. They didn't need crowns, they didn't need fame, just the weight of a legacy tied to their name. Family name forever, written in the flame. Through the rising and the falling, it never feels the same. You can break a man, you can steal his pride, but the family name survives. Family name forever, carved into the night, passed through generations, like a hidden kind of light. When everything is gone and the world walks away, the name is what will stay. I learned that trust is fragile in a world like this, where every blessing hides a double-edged twist. You smile at a brother, but you measure his worth, because survival gets taught the day you're giving birth. We didn't choose the rules, but we learned them fast, how to build something solid in the world made to crash. And every loss turned into a lesson I keep, every secret buried deeper than the promises we keep. There were nights I questioned everything I believe, wondering if loyalty is just a trick we conceive. But then I saw what happens when the name falls apart. It's not just a word, it's a beating heart. So I hold it close like a fire in my chest. Not good, not evil, just doing my best, because the world outside don't care where you came, but inside these walls it's all about the name. They can take your money, they can break your throne, but a family name is something you own. Not in papers, not in chains, not in stone, but in the way it lives when you're alone. Family name forever, written in the flame. Through the rising and the falling, it never feels the same. You can break a man, you can steal his pride, but the family name survives. Family name forever, carved into the night, passed through generations, like a hidden kind of light. When everything is gone and the world walks away, the name is what will stay. Yeah, the world forgets faces, but it remembers names. Family name forever. Power doesn't talk, it just happens. Yeah. No explanations in the marble halls, just decisions echoing through silent walls. A crown isn't given, it's taken in time, and every step up leaves a different kind of climb. They ask for reasons, they ask for signs, but kings don't answer the borrowed lines. There's no courtroom where power confesses, only consequences in tailored dresses. I learned early that words are cheap when the ground beneath you refuses to sleep. So I stopped explaining what I chose to become, and let the silence do what speech won't some. Kings don't explain, they just decide, while the world tries to follow what they hide. No need for permission, no need for reply. They move like storms across the sky. sky. Can't explain, they don't look back. They walk through fire on a one-way track, and everything understood at the end of the game was never meant to be explained. They study the crown but miss the cost, or the unseen battles that were fought and lost. Because greatness looks simple when it's already done, but it's built in the dark where no one is one. I've seen men break, trying to justify pride, trying to translate what can't be described. But the throne doesn't argue, it doesn't defend, it just remains when the questions end. And every king knows the truth in the air, that explaining too much is a weakness to share. So they speak in actions, not words or claims, and let history learn their names. Silence is language when power is real. And time reveals everything words try to conceal. Yeah. You don't need approval to stand where you stand. When the world learns to follow the command. Kings don't explain, they just decide, while the world tries to follow what they hide. No need for permission, no need for reply. They move like storms across the sky. Kings don't explain, they don't look back. They walk through fire on a one-way track, and everything understood at the end of the game was never meant to be explained. Kings don't explain. Kings don't explain. They leave no trace, just the weight of authority time can erase. No apology, no reason, no need to defend. Only beginnings that outlast the end. The keys don't explain, they just remain, while everything else gets lost in the rain. And when the silence finally says what it means, that's where the truth begins. No cheers. No witnesses. Just time and pressure. Yeah. They never saw the nights I stayed awake alone, when doubt felt heavier than any crown or throne. No applause, no crowd, no reason to pretend. Just a slow rebuilding of what refused to end. Silence was my teacher when the world turned away. It taught me how to stand when nothing would stay. Every failure was a brick, every loss was a line, drawn into a structure only patience could design. They look at the surface and assume it was fake, but greatness doesn't rush, it learns how to wait. And every step upward was paid an unseen cost. The moments nobody noticed, and nothing was lost. The throne built in silence, stone by stone, where every victory was earned alone. No noise, no glory, no guiding hand, just a will to withstand. A throne built in silence, out of sight, forged in the absence of comfort and light. And when the world finally learned the name, it only saw a flame. I watched loud ambition burn itself out fast, while quiet determination learned how to last. Because noise fades quickly when pressure arrives, but silence knows how to survive. There were moments I questioned everything I knew, if the path I was walking would ever come true. But silence doesn't answer, it only observes, and strengthens the mind that endures what it serves. So I built without praise, without needing to prove. Every slow, steady choice was part of the move. And now what they see as a sudden ascent was a lifetime of silence fully spent. Not every kingdom is born from a roar, some are built where no one keeps score. And the strongest of thrones are the ones that remain. When silence becomes the domain, a throne built in silence, steady and deep, where promises gather and memories keep. No spectacle needed, No story retold, just something more solid than gold. A throne built in silence, finally seen, rising from everything that once had been. And it stands not because it was loud or grand, but because it was planned. No cheers, no witnesses, just time and pressure. Yeah. Cashmere. Cashmere dreams. Cashmere coats, brushing past marble floors, where every quiet smile hides 100 closed doors. Champagne reflections in a chandelier glow, but the truth never shines where the cameras don't go. They speak in polished tones, refined and clean, like nothing in their lives has ever been unseen. But now I've learned elegance is often just disguise for decisions made with sharpened, silent eyes. The city calls it class, calls it taste, calls it grace, but I've seen the real currency behind that face. It's not just money moving through a velvet threaded game, it's loyalty rewritten under a different name. Cashmere and crime stitched into one line, where luxury and danger learn to intertwine. Soft on the outside, but the edges cut deep, in a world where promises don't always keep. Cashmere and crime, no clear divide between what they show and what they hide. And every step in this high-rise dream is closer to the scene. Black cars rolling slow through the rain and night, tinted windows hiding more than city light. Deals made softly like a lullaby tone, but every word has a weight of its own. I've seen fortunes built in a single exchange, and empires collapse when the silence changed. Because trust in this world is a temporary thing, like a diamond cut fragile on a broken string. The higher you rise in this velvet cage, the more every pleasure feels carefully staged. And behind every curtain of luxury shown is a ledger of debts nobody owns alone. They don't need violence when elegance works, when every ambition quietly lurks. And crime wears a suit just as fine as the rest, when it learns how to pass every test. Cashmere and crime, forever aligned, where beauty and danger both leave a sign. Soft as a whisper, sharp as a blade, in the choices that luxury secretly made. Cashmere and crime, the story remains in silk-covered shadows and champagne stains, and nothing is ever quite what it seems in cashmere dreams. Pop the bottle, lower the casket. Some goodbyes come dressed in gold. Crystal glasses clink while the silence grows cold. Another name disappears from the stories we told. White flowers on marble, black suits in a line. Celebration and sorrow start to blur over time. They say he lived large, they say he went far. Now his legacy's parked under a dim chandelier star. No tears in the room, just reflections of flame, as they whisper his rise like a familiar game. The music plays softly like a memory on repeat, while the city keeps breathing beneath polished feet. Every toast feels heavier than the words they choose, because even in victory somebody always loses. Champagne funeral pouring slow, for the ones who rose too high and had nowhere to go. Gold in the grief paint, dressed in style. We drink to the end while we smile for a while. Champagne funeral, silence and sound, where every success gets lowered to the ground. And the higher you fly in that glitter in there, the more you disappear when you're standing there. They build empires from moments no one saw in the light. Now those same empires fade into black and night. A name on a stone, but the deal still remain, echoing softly through the halls of champagne. Friends turn to shadows when the spotlight is gone. Loyalty's fragile when the winner moves on. I seen crowns turn to dust in a single delay, and the strongest of voices slowly fade away. So they raise one last glass for the life that was burned, for the lessons too late that the living have learned. Because every success has a funeral threat woven through the silence of the words left unsaid. Luxury can't save you from the fall. Fame doesn't answer when the silence calls. And every bright moment eventually bends into the shape of how it ends. Champagne funeral lights grow dim, where beginnings and endings blur at the rim. We celebrate shadows we barely knew, while the bottle runs empty of champagne funeral final refrain, a toast to the glory that carried the pain. And when the music fades and the room goes still, only silence remembers the will. They thought money was power. They forgot what happens when power learns money. Yeah. I didn't come to ask, I came to reshape the room. Glass walls, dead air, boardroom laid in gloom. Every smile clone, every nod rehearsed. They call it success, I call it a curse. A billion in motion, but the car stays hid. And the small little choices and the things they did. They talk growth clean, like the dirt don't show. But every empire got a back door low. I seen ambition fed, then it ate the soul. That's the line between living and losing control. I'm the $1 billion threat. No chain, no crown. I pull whole systems down. I pull whole systems down. The $1 billion threat inside that flame. Every handshake changes name. Every handshake changes name. When the truth comes through, you feel that breath. The biggest risk in the room is me and you. Hey. They thought control lived in numbers and deals, but perception bends what the damage reveals. I watched kings fold on a single delay. One wrong red at the wrong hour a day. Power ain't loud, it's measured in steel. Moves through intent, not force of will. The higher you climb in the tower game, the more each choice starts echoing pain. Silence can rewrite what the future means. Timing cuts deeper than the room full of schemes. Once you see the gears and the way they align, you know the threat was crossing the line. It's not about chaos, it's not about fear. It's what happens when clarity gets near. Truth in the room that was built to disguise, and the numbers fall like carefully built lies. I'm the $1 billion threat. No chain, no crown. I pull whole systems down. I pull whole systems down. The $1 billion threat inside that flame. Every handshake changes name. Every handshake changes name. When the truth comes through, you feel that breath. The biggest risk in the room is me and you. Money talks, but sometimes something else answers louder. Smile for the cameras, but never trust the frame. Yeah, they greet you like family under golden light, perfectly rehearsed in the softest night. Every handshake warm, every laugh well-timed, but nothing in that kindness is unaligned. The room looks friendly, the air feels calm, but every compliment hides a different kind of harm. They speak in comfort and polished disguise while studying weakness behind your eyes. I learned early that charm can be a weapon in silk, that trust can be poison like sugar in milk. And the higher you stand in a room full of praise, the more carefully you must watch the gaze. Painted smiles, hidden eyes, that's how the city survives. Soft words covering sharp intent, but nothing means what it meant. Painted smiles, hidden eyes, cutting through unguarded lives. And every step in that masquerade is a risk that never fades. They don't raise voices, they don't need to shout. They let silence slowly figure you out. And when you finally think you're safe in the light, that's when the truth steps out of the night. I've seen friendships dissolve in a single exchange, seen loyalty shift and quietly change. Not with violence, loud or obvious war, but with smiles that don't feel real anymore. Every gathering feels like a delicate test of who's pretending the hardest and best. And the knives stay hidden until they're required by hands that once looked calm and inspired. Perception doesn't always arrive as pain. Sometimes it whispers like gentle rain, and you don't notice the cut till it shows in places only experience knows. Maybe smiles, hidden eyes, where every truth gets compromised. A beautiful mask, a dangerous art that slowly unravels the heart. Painted smiles, hidden eyes, the truth survives when the illusion dies. And in the end, when the silence arrives, only truth survives. Smile for the cameras, but never trust the frame. Power doesn't talk, it just happens. No explanations in the marble halls, just decisions echoing through silent walls. A crown isn't given, it's taken in time, and every step up leaves a different kind of climb. They ask for reasons, they ask for signs, but kings don't answer the borrowed lines. There's no courtroom where power confesses, only consequences and tailored dresses. I learned early that words are cheap when the ground beneath you refuses to sleep. So I stopped explaining what I chose to become, and let the silence do what speech won't sum. Kings don't explain, they just decide, while the world tries to follow what they hide. No need for permission, no need for reply. They move like storms across the sky. Kings don't explain, they don't look back. They walk through fire on a one-way track. And everything understood at the end of the game was never meant to be explained. They study the crown but miss the cost, all the unseen battles that were fought and lost. Because greatness looks simple when it's already done, but it's built in the dark where no one is one. I've seen men break trying to justify pride, trying to translate what can't be described. But the throne doesn't argue, it doesn't defend, it just remains when the question's in. And every king knows the truth in the air, that explaining too much is a weakness to share. So they speak in actions, not words or claims, and let history learn their names. Silence is language when power is real, and time reveals everything words try to conceal. You don't need approval to stand where you stand when the world learns to follow the command. They don't explain, they just decide, while the world tries to follow what they hide. No need for permission, no need for reply. They move like storms across the sky. Kings don't explain, they don't look back. They walk through fire on a one-way track. And everything understood at the end of the game was never meant to be explained. Kings don't explain. Kings don't explain. Kings don't explain. They leave no trace, just the weight of authority time can't erase. No apology, no reason, no need to defend. Only beginnings that outlast the end. Kings don't explain, they just remain, while everything else gets lost in the rain. And when the silence finally says what it means, that's where the truth begins. just happens. Pop the bottle, lower the casket. Some goodbyes come dressed in gold. Crystal glasses clink while the silence grows cold. Another name disappears from the stories we told. White flowers on marble, black suits in the line. Celebration and sorrow start to blur over time. They say he lived large, they say he went far. Now his legacy's parked under a dim chandelier star. No tears in the room, just reflections of flame as they whisper his rise like a familiar game. The music plays softly like a memory on repeat while the city keeps breathing beneath polished feet. Every toast feels heavier than the words they choose, because even in victory somebody always loses. Champagne funeral, pour it slow for the ones who rose too high and had nowhere to go. Gold in the grief, pain dressed in style. We drink to the end while we smile for a while. Champagne funeral, silence and sound, where every success gets lower to the ground. And the higher you fly in that glittering air, the more you disappear when you're standing there. They build empires for moments no one saw in the light. Now those same empires fade into black and night. A name on a stone, but the deals still remain, echoing softly through the halls of champagne. Friends turn to shadows when the spotlight is gone, and loyalty's fragile when the winter moves on. I've seen crowns turn to dust in a single delay, and the strongest of voices slowly fade away. So they raise one last laugh for the life that was burned, for the lessons too late that the living have learned. Because every success has a funeral thread woven through the silence of the words left unsaid. Luxury can't save you from the fall. Fame doesn't answer when the silence calls, and every bright moment eventually bends into the shape of how it ends. Champagne funeral, lights grow dim with beginnings and endings blur at the rim. When we celebrate shadows we barely knew, while the bottle runs empty of truth. Champagne funeral, final refrain, a toast to the glory that carried the pain. And when the music fades and the room goes still, only silence remembers the will. Smile for the cameras, but never trust the frame. They greet you like family under golden light, perfectly rehearsed in the softest night. Every handshake warm, every laugh well-timed, but nothing in their kindness is unaligned. The room looks friendly, the air feels calm, but every compliment hides a different kind of harm. They speak in comfort and polished disguise, while studying weakness behind your eyes. I learned early that charm can be a weapon in silk, that trust can be poison like sugar and milk. And the higher you stand in a room full of praise, the more carefully you must watch the gaze. Painted smiles, hidden eyes, that's how the city survives. Soft words covering sharp intent when nothing means what it meant. Painted smiles, hidden eyes, cutting through unguarded lives. And every step in that masquerade is a risk that never fades. They don't raise voices, they don't need to shout. They let silence slowly figure you out. And when you finally think you're safe in the light, that's when the truth steps out of the night. I've seen friendships dissolve in a single exchange, seen loyalty shifting, quietly change. Not with violence, loud or obvious war, but with smiles that don't feel real anymore. Every gathering feels like a delicate test of who's pretending the hardest and best. And the knives stay hidden until they're required by hands that once looked calm and inspired. Deception doesn't always arrive as pain, Sometimes it whispers like gentle rain, and you don't notice the cut till it shows. In places only experience knows. Painted smiles, hidden eyes, where every truth gets compromised. A beautiful mask, a dangerous art that slowly unravels the heart. Painted smiles, hidden eyes. The truth survives when the illusion dies, and in the end when the silence arrives, only truth survives. Spot for the cameras, but never trust the frame. No chairs, no witnesses, just time and pressure. They never saw the nights I stayed awake alone, when doubt felt heavier than any crown or throne. No applause, no crowd, no reason to pretend. Just a slow rebuilding of what refused to end. Silence was my teacher when the world turned away. It taught me how to stand when nothing was stake. Every failure was a brick, every loss was a line drawn into a structure only patience could design. They look at the surface and assume it was fake, but greatness doesn't rush, it learns how to wait. And every step upward was paid an unseen cost. The moments nobody noticed it, nothing was lost. A throne built in silence, stone by stone, where every victory was earned alone. No noise, no glory, no guiding hand, just the will to withstand. A throne built in silence, out of sight, forged in the absence of comfort and light. And when the world finally learned the name, it only saw the flame. I watched loud ambition burn itself out fast, while quiet determination learned how to last. Because noise fades quickly when pressure rises, but silence knows how to survive. There were moments I questioned everything I knew, if the path I was walking would ever come true. But silence doesn't answer, it only observes, and strengthens the mind that endures what it serves. So I built without praise, without needing to prove. Every slow, steady choice was part of the move. And now, what they see as a sudden ascent was a lifetime of silence, fully spent. Not every kingdom is born from a roar. Some are built where no one keeps score, and the strongest of thrones are the ones that remain when silence becomes the domain. A throne built in silence, steady and deep, where promises gather and memories keep. No spectacle needed, no story retold, just something more solid than gold. A throne built in silence, finally seen, rising from everything that once had been. And it stands not because it was loud or grand, but because it was planned. No cheers, no witnesses, just time and pressure. Some agreements end with words, others end with silence. Some agreements end with words, yeah. Others end with silence, yeah. Others in with silence. We met where the light doesn't reach too far, under flickering lamps and the fading star. Two sides of a story that no one could mend, standing face to face like it's not the end. The table was simple, but the weight was not. Every glance was a memory, neither forgot. We built what we built from trust and strain. Now we're here to decide what remains. I watch your hand hover like it used to before, back when we believed there was always more. But time changes language, it softens or breaks. and even loyalty learns what it takes.
This is the last handshake, no need to pretend. No promises left that we can defend. What once was a bond is a line we can't cross, and everything gained is measured by loss. The last handshake, quiet and still, where intention bends under invisible will. And when hands finally part and the moment is gone, so is what we were built on.
This history written in the space between palms, in the calm before storms, in the absence of alarms. We don't raise our voices, we don't need to explain. Some endings arrive without causing pain. I see every choice that brought us here today, every silent compromise along the way. And I wonder if either of us truly believe that something this fragile could never be grieved. But the truth of the matter is simple and cold. Even strong connections eventually fold. Not in fire or fury, not in declared war, but in moments like this where there's nothing more.
A handshake is promise, or it used to be so, but even promises learn how to go. And what once meant unity, trust, and intent becomes just a gesture or something that's been. The last handshake, no turning around, just two fading echoes without the sound. No anger, no victory, no need to remain, just the shape of what we can't reclaim. The last handshake, then letting go of everything we used to know. And when empty hands finally fall at our side, that's where the truth cannot hide.
No words left, no words left, no deals left, no deals left. Just the silence after the last handshake.
Others in with silence.
Yeah. When it all comes down, no crowns, no titles, just a circle. Yeah. The room goes quiet like the breath before a storm. Every enemy present, but nobody feels warm. The lights are low, but the tension is bright. Like every shadow here has been waiting all night. No speeches left, no deals to disguise. Just the truth sitting heavy in 1,000 locked eyes. You can feel the history pressing the air, like every decision ever made is still there. I walked in alone, but I'm not the same man. Built from every betrayal I couldn't withstand. And now the past gathers in the tightening ring, like it knows this is where everything swings.
Final dance circle, nobody leaves clean, where every intention finally gets seen. No running, no hiding, no turning away, just the price of the night and the choices we made. Final dance circle, silence and fire, every step closer to what you desire. And when the circle closes and the truth sets free, only one side remains standing with me.
They circle like wolves, but they smile like friends, pretending the story might still have amends. But I've seen how endings begin to unfold in the flicker of fear behind stories retold. Every movement is measured, every glance is a test of who's holding grudges and who's holding their chest. There's no room for mercy in a moment like this, only memory sharpened into something like bliss. I remember the roads that led us to here, the laughter that turned into something unclear. And now it all narrows to a single last spin, when nobody knows who will lose or win.
No music can save what the silence defines, no past can undo what this moment aligns. And every heartbeat becomes part of the call, to see who rises when the other falls. Find that circle, fade in the air, no one is innocent standing in there. The circle is closing, the truth cuts through, and everything ends with what do we choose. Final dance circle, no second chance, just a final move in a dangerous dance. And when it breaks open and the night is through, only the real ones make it out of view.
One circle, one moment, no escape.
Beneath the lights, beneath the towers, beneath the headlines, there's another kingdom.
Yeah. Above us it glitter, gold on the glass. Dreams in the windows too fast to ask. Down where the train wind bites at your face. Every tunnel keeps a name in the trace. Steel under concrete, deals in the dark. No statues down here, just scars and marks. Maps miss the borders, tourists don't know. But the whole machine turns with a few moves slow.
Empire beneath the city,
hidden from the sun.
empire beneath the city,
1,000 battles won.
empire beneath the city.
Legends never sleep. The towers touch the heavens, but the roots run twice as deep.
Tracks roar overhead like thunder at night. Below that a whisper can't change your life. Old brick corridors, veins in the ground. Every wall holds pressure, every step got sound. Power don't flash loud, it don't need praise. It moves through the basements and no passageways. While they build up higher, we wait, we plan. Patient like a blade in a steady hand. They celebrate above with the crowd and the lights.
We read the room below and we play it right. One floor apart, two worlds collide. Still the underground keeps the city alive.
Empire beneath the city,
Hidden from the sun,
empire beneath the city,
1,000 battles won.
empire beneath the city.
Legends never sleep. The towers touch the heavens, but the roots run twice as deep.
Above, they call it glory. Below, we call it work. One city wears a crown. One city knows the dirt. Built on what
Was hidden,
kept alive
by trust when kingdoms rise and crumble. This one stays with us,
Empire beneath the city,
still standing in the steam.
empire beneath the city,
Built from borrowed dreams,
empire beneath the city,
buried but alive. But kingdoms rise and crumble, the underground survives.
beneath the lights.
Beneath the noise,
Beneath it all,
the empire remains.
the crowns are polished. The wine is poured. The wolves have arrived. Wolves at the round table. Yeah. Round table in the penthouse overlooking city lights. Every seat reserved for legends born from endless nights. Tailored truths and silver cufflinks, elegance on display. But beneath the calm expressions, predators await. No kings around this table, every whoop easy reign. Smiling through the conversations while calculating gains. Every handshake has a motive, every toast conceals a plan. Power isn't given freely, it's taken when you can. The skyline stretches outward like a kingdom made of glass. All rivalries and secrets drip between the crystal flask. Nobody raises voices, nobody needs to shout. The most dangerous decisions are the ones discussed in doubt. Wolves at the round table, eyes upon the prize, silver tongues and steady hands. Fire behind their eyes. Wolves at the round table, gathered in the night. No one wears a crown yet, everyone's prepared to fight. Wolves at the round table, bound by codes they made. Brothers until ambition turns loyalty into a blade. Wolves at the round table,
Stories carved in marble, reputations built in stone. Each wolf remembers clearly how we earned this place alone. Some survive betrayal, some survive the fall. Some climb through the shadows just to answer destiny's call. The room is full of history, victories and scars. Dreams that reach the heavens, battles far beneath the stars. Old alliances remain, but trust is growing thin. Because every wolf knows power tempts the strongest men to sin. The city sleeps below them, unaware of what unfolds, while futures change direction with a sentence calmly told. And I can build an empire, a silence can destroy. The game rewards the patient more than arrogance and noise. Wolves at the round table, eyes upon the prize, silver tongues and steady hands, fire behind their eyes. Wolves at the round table, gathered in the night. No one wears a crown yet, everyone's prepared to fight. Wolves at the round table, bound by codes they made. Brothers until ambition turns loyalty into a blade. Wolves at the round table. No heroes in attendance, no saints within these walls. Just wolves who learn to rise whenever darkness calls. The moonlight hits the table, the glasses softly gleam. Reality gets negotiated between ambition and a dream. Got no crown, one more bite. And different scars, but hunger stays the same. Wolves at the round table, the feast is never done. For every seat that's occupied, 100 seats, just one. Wolves at the round table, legends come and go, but the pack survives forever long after names are lost below. Wolves at the round table, wolves at the round table. The wine grows warm, the city grows quiet. The meeting ends and the wolves return to the night. Wolves at the round table.
Smoke rises over the water,
Carried by the wind,
across generations.
the message returns again. From the cliffs of Sicily to the city's steel skyline, stories cross the ocean, carried farther than time. Old photographs are fading, but the lessons still remain, written in the silence and remembered through the pain. Grandfather spoke in riddles underneath the summer sun, said the loudest men are rarely the most dangerous ones. The sea breeze held the secrets, the mountains held the past, and every whisper warning was designed to last. Now the harbor lights reflect against the midnight tide, while echoes from another age refuse to ever die. I hear them in the distance when the smoke begins to rise, like messages from history drifting through the sky.
Smoke signals from Sicily, dancing in the air. Stories of ambition, of burdens people bear. Smoke signals from Sicily, crossing sea and stone, 1,000 miles from where they started,
yet they still lead home. Old churches cast their shadows on the narrow cobblestone, where generations built their dreams from little they could own. Every alley knows a story, every doorway knows a name, and every family carries both its honor and its shame. The city moves much faster now than it did long ago, but human nature changes less than people like to know. Pride still starts the arguments, greed still fuels the fire, and every generation reaches for a little higher. Smoke becomes a language that the years cannot erase, it's a bridge between the present and the nearly vanished place. Though oceans stand between them and decades pass away, the signals keep on traveling, refusing to decay. The wind remembers everything, sea forgets no face. Time can scatter footprints, but not every trace. Some messages need no words, no letters left to read. The strongest truth survive inside the things we eat.
Smoke signals from Sicily, floating through the night. Ancient voices guiding, though still searching for the light. Smoke signals from Sicily, a legacy untold, not written down in history books,
but carried heart to soul.
The smoke fades slowly,
the embers softly glow,
and somewhere across the water,
the old signals still flow
from Sicily
to the world.
The message survives.
Yeah. They thought revenge was the goal. Turns out there's something heavier. I used to dream in smoking broken promises, counting every insult like it was accomplishments. Every late night whisper said get even, get ahead, but I learned the loudest anger leaves the deepest thread. They tried to bury me in doubting and delay, told me I was nothing, I would never find a way. Now I move in silence where the noise can't reach, while they still live trapped in the lessons they preach. I stopped chasing shadows with a fire in my chest, found a colder kind of victory, I'll admit it's still a test, because revenge is just a circle that keeps spinning in your mind, but building something real is the rarest thing to find.
I'm richer than revenge, no need to strike back. I built my own horizon while they watched from the past. I'm richer than revenge, no debt left to collect. What they tried to break in me turned into my success.
Yeah, they expected me to crumble, to return what I was dealt, to live inside the anger that they carefully have felt. But growth don't look like vengeance, it looks quieter than pride. It's walking past the fire without feeding what's inside. I saw them in the distance, still chasing what I lost, still measuring their worth in every hidden cost. Meanwhile, I was building something they can't take away, a life that doesn't echo what they used to say. Every insult turned to fuel, but I refined the flame. Stop letting other people write my story or my name. Now the silence is my language and the distance is my peace, and the need for any payback started finally to cease.
Revenge is loud and empty, it fades the moment it arrives, but peace is slow and steady, and it teaches how to ride. I'm richer than revenge, no chains left to pull. I stopped fighting ghosts and started building something full. I'm richer than revenge, that's the line I cross. Some victories don't shout, they just replace what you lost. No fire left to follow, no debt left to defend,
Just a life I actually own.
richer than revenge.
No halos in the city, only shadows. I learn how to talk. Yeah. They told me good men finish last in this kind of place, where every smile hides a different kind of face. Church bells echo, but they don't reach the ground. Too much noise in the silence where the truth is drowned. I tried to walk straight through crooked streets of glass, but every step forward brought me closer to the past. People pray for mercy, then forget what they done, and call it survival when the damage is done. There's a code written nowhere that everybody knows. You don't ask too many questions if you wanna stay close. And innocence gets heavy when you carry it alone, so it learns how to harden into something like stone.
Saints don't survive here, only the ones who bend. Only those who know how to break but still pretend. No halos in the fire, no mercy in the rain. Just survival wearing different names for the same pain. Saints don't survive here, that's the truth they don't say. You don't stay untouched if you choose to stay. The higher that you climb, the more you lose your name. In a place like this, nothing stays the same.
Yeah, I saw angels in the alley, but they never stayed long. Even light gets tired when everything feels wrong. Promises get traded like currency in the night, and every clean intention gets rewritten by the fight. The city doesn't care who you used to be before. It only learns your habits and then asks for more. And every never again turns into just this once, when you're chasing survival through a world that never flinches or fronts. I stopped looking for saving in the faces of men, because everyone here breaks and then rebuilds again. And the difference between sinner and the saint you believe, it's just how well you hide what you refuse to believe.
No wings, no rescue, no clean escape. Only choices that shifting to the shape you take. And the line between wrong and what keeps you alive gets thinner every night you survive. Saints don't survive here, only the ones who adapt. Only those who learn where the cracks are at. No prayers in the wreckage, no light in the end. Just the story of how you learn to bend. Saints don't survive here, and neither do dreams. Not in a place where nothing is ever what it seems. But if you're still standing when the silence clear, you were never a saint, just someone who stayed through the years.
They don't preach in churches, they preach in boardrooms. They speak in gold thread sentences, polished and precise. Every word to move, disguised as advice. Smiles like stained glass under artificial light, but the truth gets rewritten every time they say it right. They never raise voices, never need to demand, just soft manipulation with a perfectly open hand. Promises sound sacred till you listen close again, and every blessing was a carefully placed chain. I watched them turn language into something like a blade, cutting through resistance with the deals that they made. And every conversation felt like stepping into flame, where even honest answers get reshaped to sound the same. Silver-tongued sinners speaking holy and clean, but nothing is harmless in the words between. Silver-tongued sinners dressed in truth in disguise, building kingdoms out of sentences that twist and lie. Silver-tongued sinners, you can hear it in the spin. By the time you see the message, you're already in. They trade in interpretation, not paper or steel, because what you believe is what they can steal. Every phrase has a shadow, every pause has intent. Every trust me came coded with what they meant. I learned the hard way, charm can replace force, and persuasion can steer you off a righteous course. They don't break doors open, they convince them to swing and call it your choice when they've influenced everything. Even doubt gets scripted, even doubt gets framed, till you question your instincts instead of their game. And the most dangerous liars never look like they lie, they just change what you heard by looking you in the eye.
Words can build cages without iron or stone, can make you feel free while you're never alone. And the sharpest deception doesn't need to be loud, it just learns how to blend with the crowd.
Tongue sinners,
No need for a gun, just a sentence well placed is enough to be done.
silver tongue sinners,
Still smiling at dawn. When you finally see it, the moment is gone.
silver tongue sinners,
Hear the truth in the spin, the hardest escape in the world is unlearning. Speak softly when loudly disappear